Welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of Nikki B and Friends, also known as the Petty Gang. What up, gang?
Gang, gang.
What up, Nikki B?
Nothing
What's
much.
going on?
Good evening.
I be liking how I come in and I'm the only one that say gang, gang. What happened to that?
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Y'all, no, we need to do this over.
You know what?
Like
Right, and he got, you know, he done changed up on us since he got married. He probably don't have the same friends he used to have. He ain't doing nothing.
He not petty no more. He just a pet.
Mm.
Because his show was like, gang,
See how they do you?
Yeah, he's a pet.
We're happy for you, E. But you have
Thank you.
changed, though. You have changed.
Mhm.
You still
What
drinking
about
doing
your
the show?
friends? I'm gonna
Man, be quiet. About to crack all our phone screens.
Right. E, all I want to know is, do you still drink during the show? Because everybody, he turns his camera off, so we have no idea what
We don't know what he
Yes.
looks like no more.
Right.
We ain't seen him since September. It's
Yes,
November.
I'm fixing my drink now.
Does your wife have the other earpiece? Like, is she listening to the show while you record?
No, but she can hear me.
Okay then. All right, what everybody been up to this week?
Mm.
Why you say it like that?
I'm recording right now with a heavy heart.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, what?
My wife's father passed away
I'm sorry.
last week, so we've been dealing with that.
Condolences.
My condolences. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Aside from that, life is good. Just saying, life is good. But yeah,
I don't know how to come behind that.
I know.
right. Something happy. Some happy news.
And brighter news.
I know. Shan took a little road trip this weekend.
Wow, you
Where'd you
put
go?
Shan business out there like that? Did you want your business out there?
Maybe her other
It don't
booze ain't
matter.
know she took a trip.
She took a little road trip. I want to hear about the trip.
I went to Atlanta and I was booed up with my boo. I came
Who
back.
had the kids?
My mama and sister.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, girl. Okay. E, what you been doing besides sitting up under your blankie?
I had a big ass baby box.
I have not been up to anything. I actually was just invited to be a part of a wedding coming up next week. I mean, not next week, next year. I'm sorry.
Oh,
So
nice.
So that's been the highlight of my week so far.
Okay, so somebody at your wedding who probably heard the episode and didn't ask nobody, didn't propose at your wedding, waited and
Right,
did it.
right.
Was they plus one invited?
They were both in the wedding, so
Okay.
they were both in the
Nice.
wedding.
But that's
Okay.
exciting and new. So me, myself,
Nikki?
I haven't really been, y'all know me, I'm low key. I did a banquet, some dinner type of stuff, but really just working.
I was gonna say just working.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
No.
Okay, before we get the show going, are y'all mad at Insecure? Because, like, I am not feeling it. I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just let the whole series go and just watch it at one time because I'm so mad about.
That's what I've been trying to do. I haven't
Let
seen
me tell
it yet.
y'all something. Look, let me interject right here, just real quick. I'm so sorry.
Just don't put no
Hold on.
spoilers, Shannon, please.
I'm not.
Or try your best not to.
You
Let
haven't
me
watched
tell-
it, E?
No, I've been trying to let the episodes pile
Didn't
up.
I tell you? You know what? We're gonna have a talk.
I know, and then we was
You
going.
were supposed to watch it so we could talk about it, but it
I
got so
was.
disappointing.
And then y'all said 7:30, so I was like, okay, cool. We can, Anyway, Shannon,
You
can go.
blaming Truth for that. Go ahead, Sam.
I'm not pointing no fingers at nobody, and that's why we the petty gang.
Gang. Now listen, let me tell y'all something. HBO is notorious for ending their shows stupidly. Okay. They did that with The Sopranos. They did that with the Game of Thrones. Now we got Insecure. Let me tell you something. If Issa, Lawrence, Princess Penny, whoever, I hope y'all listening. Y'all better not do this show like they've done other shows. I swear I will blast y'all on the Twitter streets.
I was saying it's only been 2 episodes though.
But they so
The
bad.
two of the driest.
Oh my goodness.
Episodes.
They're awful, E. Like you need to watch them because
I'm
you
gonna watch
saw
them
my
tonight.
mess as soon as it went off. Like I was mad that I didn't watch something else. I was just like, this has got to be a joke. Like it has never been that whack to me.
It was nothing to do with what had been going on at all. They know why we came.
Yeah.
Stop saying.
Yeah.
Maybe they building up.
Don't make me put y'all out.
But this ain't the time to be building up to it. This is like the season finale. You're supposed to come bring it all you got. This ain't the time to
They
get
know why we
lazy.
here. Playing these games.
Well, if they want to make
one
people
more week
mad,
of time, if they don't come Sunday with some substance, I'm gonna just let this episodes build up. That's what I'm gonna do.
well, that's what I said. I said I wasn't gonna watch it to the end because I'm mad at the first 2 episodes. So ain't no sense of me being mad every week. That's how I look at it.
I belong to too many insecure groups for this to be what it is.
So is the insecure group mad about what's happening?
We are livid.
Okay.
Yeah, you know they got the little beef going on. They got the little beef going on with the AKA sorority group.
Girl, ain't that silly?
Nah, I did hear about that. Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I have a best friend that is an AKA. And she was on the phone with me and she kind of was telling me, an official email did come out addressing it. Just, all of us ain't that petty. Just know that it's a real thing. I'm like, are you serious right now?
But she's been saying that since the beginning of time. And if you notice, she will wear pink a lot. So that's why I'm trying to understand, why are they acting all emotional like this? Is it COVID?
I'm just trying to figure out why they're not glad that we mentioning them.
Yeah, so that was one thing I did know about.
Well, but they're saying because she's not an actual AKA, right? Is that what the hoopla is?
Yeah, that's what the issue is, because she's not a real AKA.
She's not an AKA, and they do take that very, very serious.
Right.
They always have.
Right.
But she's an actress, though.
Right. That's the point. All
and
of
this
them.
ain't the first time we noticed that, though.
Right. It's so silly to be making a big deal out of something, especially considering that. Remember, it used to be a long time ago when if somebody said they was an AKA, you would be like, yeah, you kind of look like you would be an AKA because they was good looking. Now they so raggedy, so I don't even know what they tripping for. Right. So they should be glad somebody's saying something.
And Molly had the little mug on her desk season 4. So if we was going to address it, why we didn't address it then?
Then, petty.
All right, just trying to have something to talk about and be in the news about.
Because most of the AKAs I know, to be totally honest, they're annoying. They're annoying.
How are they annoying?
It is annoying.
Baby.
Oh, I can't stand him. He said they're annoying.
Sorry. I prefer Delta. My grandma.
I'm not gonna front though. Have always wanted to be an AKA, and I said that I was gonna pledge grad chapter, but if they that petty, I don't want nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
Crucial.
Well, so that's our insecure talk. If y'all was listening to hear us talk about insecure like we did last year, we was all fired up and
This
ready.
ain't it.
Then
This ain't it.
Went left, and as y'all can see, he married now, so he ain't even watching.
He don't watch TV no more.
I just want to let the episodes pile up. That's it.
That's part for the course.
We was all over this last season. I don't know why he acting like that.
And we in the group that we was talking about it. That's why I don't understand why he not up to par, because we've been talking about, hey, we're gonna talk about it again. And then he liking all of the posts when we've been like, yeah, 2 more days. It's about to go down.
You're not even gonna watch. What you like?
Oh, man. So what's our topic for today?
Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that.
What are we talking about?
Right. He said, change the subject, please.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
So our topic today is we were going to talk about Brittany, what's the last name? Renner? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Partner.
And just,
oh my God.
What did you say, Drew?
Brittany Thottner.
That whole situation and how she all in the news and how people were making these comments calling her the female R. Kelly and all of that stuff.
Oh my God.
So it's all stems.
Does anybody
from
want to
her
give us a little?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. It all stems from her dating a younger guy who's about 6 years younger. And she's known to be, she's the person, if people don't know, she's the person who had wrote this book about all of these celebrities she has slept with. So she has a reputation, of people would put gold digger behind it, that type of thing.
She like Superhead.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Except she getting pregnant. Superhead wasn't trying to handle it.
So she ended up getting a younger guy who's in the NBA, got pregnant. They were supposed to get married. She called out the wedding, and then she broke up with him. Like, soon as she had the baby, she broke up with him.
My God.
So people were saying that this was a plan for her to secure the bag and always be taken care of.
Well, she might as well have married him.
Right. And so now she playing games, because then she'll go to a college and take a picture. She took a picture of herself at the college saying, hide your son. You know what I mean? So
my God.
She think it's cute, but she act like she don't care, but she do care, because she done posted about how she got her own money. She don't need nobody and all of that stuff. So
I gotta get. Is there an interview with her or something? I thought I saw it earlier today. Is it with the Breakfast Club?
No, it wasn't with the Breakfast Club. It was with somebody. I ain't bothered to hear it because I don't care to hear what she got to say.
And most of her interviews take place between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning.
Shut up.
What do that mean, Truth?
She
you know what you mean.
After
the freaks come out at night.
Period.
Oh, okay. One of them things that we have to say allegedly in front of.
Pretty much.
So we don't get cancel.
Right. So, okay, let's start. Who, like, Eve, do you have a problem with it?
No.
You don't?
I don't
You
think
it's
doing
okay
wrong.
Wait, hold on, stop. Flag on the field.
She doing nothing wrong.
She is.
How?
Okay, so here's my standpoint. Yes, she can say that they are 18 and older, so legally no. But when you think of the mind of a guy, we already know males mature slower than women.
Slower.
So if you're that much older and you're getting somebody fresh out of high school, fresh out of college, yeah, I do have a problem with that, because you already know that you're going to be controlling this and getting what you want out of the deal. Because he's not even there. Right.
Predatory traits. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, because you can groom a guy at that age. if you're older and know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's I look at it from like, you know, a male's perspective. And, you know, I mean, the country would be in an uproar if, you know, I showed up at a college campus talking about, hey, y'all better hide y'all daughters.
Oh, you would be going to jail.
You know what I mean? Like, for real. So I'm like, what's the difference? Like, why is this somewhat acceptable just because it's a female? And I'm like, she can do just as much damage as a male. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
If not more.
it's sad.
Do y'all think that in this country, like now, we don't take that type of behavior with our sons or males as serious as we do with our daughters and other females?
Of course not.
Yeah,
but I still don't see nothing wrong if she did though.
So E, when you say you don't see nothing wrong, what makes you say that nothing is wrong? Is it just the fact that he's of legal age?
Because so everybody on a college campus is not 18, 19 years old. There are 21, 22, 23-year-olds on college campuses. Also, if you want to sleep with the girl, if that's what you want to do, we need to educate these young NBA prospects, NFL prospects. Wrap it up. Sure. That's what you need to do, because that's all she's trying to do is get a baby by you so she can get some bread. Wrap it up if that's what you're gonna do.
What if he was wrapping it up and she put some holes in a condom?
Buy your own condoms,
happened.
bro.
I'm just saying that.
Right, buy your own condoms.
They be doing
that? Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Girl, what?
I didn't heard about.
I ain't never tried to trap a nigga, so I don't know. Sorry.
I've heard about sisters using turkey basters. You know what I mean? Like, for real.
I've never heard of that, but I have heard of poking holes.
It is possible. I worked at Planned Parenthood, and we had a girl who the guy was accusing her, and you guys will be surprised at how many good scenes you can see at Planned Parenthood. But anyway, and he was making a whole scene, and he claimed that she had took the condom out of the toilet, out of the garbage can, and used it.
Yeah.
But so you know the type
of. By then, isn't the sperm dead?
Nope.
I think it can live up to, I want to say 72 hours.
Is it 72?
Yeah, I think that might be right, E, because it was like a day or two. It wasn't Now some people will refrigerate it, because people who be going through and having to give their specimen and stuff, they will put it in the refrigerator and stuff like that. But then you'll hear people say room temperature too. I don't know if that's your thing. You probably did the research, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
But I know it ain't no wham bam and it's dead.
Guys, you gotta buy your own protection and make sure you discard it yourself. And don't give her a chance to go back and get the rubber or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta take it home with you.
I thought dudes was flushing them. What happened to that?
Back up your toilet.
That's not foolproof either. And they say you're not even supposed to flush.
I'm so done with this.
Yeah.
You can tell me somebody dig down in the toilet.
But that can back up your toilet if you keep doing that.
Oh my goodness. But the thing about it is that's funny to me is Truth was so quick to say, oh, that don't matter either. Like, you can't tell me if some water get in there, then it still works. Like, if some water get in there, it can't work. You can't tell me it still works.
Hey, I'm saying stranger things have happened, because when you look at it,
never ever wanted a baby by food that daggone bad. I swear on my life. What?
Hey, but Shannon, money make you do certain things though.
Right.
Money make you do a lot.
Ballers, I ain't never wanted their kids like that.
Right.
You dated NBA ballers though.
This is a different kind of mentality. Like, for one, she's got to be lazy as hell. She's got to be lazy as hell. And when she get off her back, it ain't nothing else she want to do. And
if my mama found out that I had done something like that, and that's how her grandbaby got here, do you know how?
That's the thing.
Sometimes the mamas be encouraging it.
Exactly.
Have
Because
my
you can't.
mama on the show with us one time,
Right.
y'all.
Right. You can't tell me Bernice Burgo don't tell her daughter the game and what she needs to
Come
be out
on
here
now. Shannon, don't be naive.
My
Mamas was
mama would
taking their
be like,
kids to R. Kelly. Come on.
some nasty people out here though. It really is. And people
Sure.
don't be caring no more.
I would be all kinds of trifling to my mama. Like, you what?
A trifling
Real
with a trifling with a
With a
half
couple
on
of-
the end. Trifling
Oh
half
my
on.
God. I
She
cannot
might be
believe.
another 5-letter word.
Oh, we Lord. have
Unless,
mercy.
if she bringing in the money like that, like he keeps saying NBA player, because this situation was an NBA player. So it'd be like, Mama, I'm gonna buy you a house. Like, you good.
Right.
You with it?
My mama would not want no house that came from a situation like that. And that's on
Hey.
God.
I don't know. Money talks.
My
Mm-hmm.
mama don't have that type of price. Let me tell you. Nikki know my mama.
Yeah.
We
Right,
ain't
that's
doing
what I'm
that.
saying. Some mamas don't, but it is some
Right.
mamas that do.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's
Right.
that
Right.
apparently, like she all over the news and stuff like that. I mean, because if you personally think about it, as grown as I am, it's just some stuff that I'm just not gonna do. I've always thought about how I presented myself, thinking of my mama, my daddy, my grandparents, and it was just
Like
some
what?
things I wasn't gonna do. But there's no way
What you ain't
you
gonna
could
do?
tell. You said, well,
What you
anyway.
Don't Nikki, right. Just
Thank
For
you,
example.
Thank
For
you.
example.
Right. Thank you, E. For example, you can tell that her mama must be with it and she don't care because she wrote a book about people she slept with.
Do she got more than one kid with this guy?
No.
No, I think she just got the one.
Do
Yeah.
she got the one with him and more kids somewhere else? Like what?
I
do
think
she
this
got?
her only kid.
Yeah, I think this is her first one.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is her first one because somebody had said it was like on the thing. People be so quick to put their little comments, and somebody had said at first the rumor was around like this was her second kid, like because child support was about to run out on her fourth child. And I was like, what? And then I ended up reading like this was her first child. So it's just like she 26 or 27. Right, E?
Not
I
at
believe
all.
so, yeah.
And I think when she got with him, he was like 21.
But from a different perspective though, like, okay, if your aim was just to get pregnant, by a wealthy athlete so that you would be taken care of the rest of your life, like what do you look at your child and say? You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Pretty much.
Shit. That's crucial.
Thank you, little man. You're the reason why we eating.
Oh,
You have to teach these athletes in all these rappers, athletes, whatever they are, CEOs, whoever. Wrap it up because it's predatory people out there, and that's man or woman. It's predatory people out there.
That defeats the whole purpose of the predatory. You know what I mean? Like that defeats the whole purpose. They're looking for a specific type.
Correct.
And
correct.
And
you're right.
they could probably start off using
But
prophylactics.
R. Kelly didn't have any kids by the people that he victimized.
They was too young to get
Well,
no.
they said that Aaliyah was actually pregnant, and that's why they got married because he would have been facing statutory rape charges. You know what I mean?
Was that proven, or did somebody just throw that out there?
I think somebody. I have
that's
yet to
what
hear anybody say that it was actually like that.
So
allegedly, and then she had like a miscarriage or whatever. But that was what the whole marriage was about. Like somebody in his inner circle said that, because he didn't want to face no rape charges.
Oh wow, okay.
They can't prosecute you if you married to her,
So do we think that, just like somebody already said, I think maybe Shan, do we think that because they're men that they ignore the lady, like she don't get treated like a man would if they was doing it. Because you can't tell me that it would be acceptable for a man to do that.
But she's
will.
not that much older than them, though.
She's 6 years older than him. That
That's
I
not
do
nothing.
know. You know what?
That's only 6 years.
You know what? 6 years older is something when you're in your early 20s. It may not be nothing when you in your late 30s, 40s. It ain't nothing. But imagine 6 years is a lot more experience when you're younger.
But it's
he
not
was
16 and 10. If they 26 and 20,
but
if I'm just looking to have sex, that's all it is.
Well, no, they was engaged and everything. Remember, he had asked her to marry him like they were engaged.
Oh, he was the dummy.
Right.
And that's why I say I don't see nothing wrong with what she did. He was the dummy, bro.
He was trying to do the right thing, and she was on something totally different. She had a whole different motivation. He thinking like he hit the jackpot, like he's young, you know, but he's not. He's mentally compromised. You know, he was gullible, and she knew that. And that's what made her the predator, because she took advantage of that. Right. And 20 years old don't make you no full-grown adult. I'm sorry. You got some, you don't even think like one at that point. In their 40s and ain't grew up. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying she knew what she was shooting for, and he thought he knew. Okay.
But that's where it comes in too, true. And as a guy, you had OGs in your ear, like, look, man, that's somebody you hit. Excuse me, Shannon and Nikki, for saying this, but you hit it and you move on, bro. Like, you don't wife everybody you sleep with.
Right. Well, and that's my thing. Like, wasn't nobody in his ear? Like,
gotta have OGs talking.
Listen, they very well may have been, but everybody on this platform right here, you know, been in love and with somebody that wasn't no good for us, and folks done told us, and we still went ahead and, you know, gotta see if we can change him and this and that and all, and he really not that bad, and you know, and
I agree.
She gonna get a job one day. Like,
we've
made excuses. We've made excuses for
the truth
that we cared about. You know what I mean?
So do you blame the person that ain't ish, or do you blame the other person? Because they showed you who they were.
Well,
I was the one trying to change.
I blame her more than anything, because I know what her motivation was. You know what I mean? I know what her motivation was. And if I didn't beforehand, well, I know now, because, you know, she coming out with books and doing little interviews and talking about telling women how to secure their bags and this and that, and athletes, basketball players in particular, are dumb, you know, and that was what you was trying to do. But my thing is, how you look at that child and be like, oh, I couldn't wait to have you, I love you, and, you know, like for real.
Your child was not created out of love. Your child was created out of greed.
It's a pawn.
Yeah.
He ain't the first one.
Right. So that's why
a whole lot of them like that.
So that's why part of me, I don't agree with it at all. And I do say that she's to blame, but he has to take some responsibility too. And that's the part that I struggle with, because she had wrote the book before he met her. So come on, dude. She's telling you what she's about already. Why you want somebody? But a lot of people do that.
Hey, Nikki, that's my point. We live in an information age.
Wrote books.
It ain't like he didn't know who she was.
Right.
But that was all part of the seduction too. You don't know what she told that man in his ear and at that party. You know what I mean? It was obviously something he never heard before.
And I agree with you, True, but also, you know, this is I agree with you 100%. But this is the information age. You know who this woman is. Like, you know her. I'm gonna hit it and move on.
But
you gotta let somebody else be the sucker.
But actually, that to me, that further reinforces my point. You know what I mean? because he was young and he was naive. You know what I'm saying? And those are what we would call now those rookie mistakes. But guess what? He was a rookie. He was a rookie. She a veteran out here.
You got to learn from your mistakes.
Nah. Well, he gonna learn because he got a child support order. I think it's like 11
about to learn.
And I heard it's very hefty.
Oh, it's very hefty.
How much is it? Somebody look it up. Sam, you got your computer right there.
What's his name? PJ. Is it PJ or TJ?
PJ Washington, right?
Yeah, PJ Washington.
I got it.
All right. You are a news person. Go ahead, read us a story, Stan. What you got?
Charlotte Hornets forward PJ Washington is dealing with unsustainable rumors that he's due to pay Brittany Renner $200,000 in child support every month. Washington announced his relationship with Instagram model Brittany Renner in the middle of 2020.
Woo!
$200,000.
Couldn't be. That's
a month. A month.
He is. Woo. Said Brittany Renner is
PJ.
29. She's not 26. She's 29.
All right, that's why this is our fact checker right here, Shan, our news anchor fact checker. She should have been doing her job before I asked her. She knew what the topic was, but go ahead. So she's 29, and how old is he?
He's 22.
So he was 21 and she was 28.
22-year-old power forward.
No, she was 20. I know that he was 20 when she met him. So he was 20. She was 27.
Said their relationship first started back in 2019 when Washington played for the Kentucky Wildcats. In May 2021, Washington announced they had a baby together.
Wait a minute. Boy. It started when he was in college?
2019. Is that when he was?
Yeah. She knew.
My goodness. I thought she met him after when he signed to the NBA.
She knew, again, she knew he was one of the top NBA prospects.
They even got the tweets list. Oh, they look like a cute couple. Here they are.
That was the plan. Shit.
Okay, Tisha. So she was in college. Oh, yeah.
He was in college.
She look happy, don't she? Oh, he look young.
For sure.
Yeah, she happy because she know what she about to do.
She like, hey, look at that look in her eye, though.
Oh, wow. He was in college. I did not know that. If I was his mama, I'd be so mad. Ooh, I'd be so mad.
Because he only got $80 for her now.
Right. Hey, mama got to move back into that childhood apartment.
You know what I mean? He's like, mama.
Wait a minute. Like, no, mama. He didn't say the childhood apartment. It's the one he grew up in.
The one he grew up in, yeah.
Right.
Oh, I'd be so mad if somebody went to the college and got my baby out of there.
I
would be mad.
Scooped him right on up.
So was he a NBA, like everybody knew like he was gonna be?
Oh, yeah, well they knew he was what they call a projected lottery pick, which is one of the top 11 players in the country or draft.
What number was he?
I think he was like 8, 9. He was definitely a top.
I think he was top 10 player. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So she did her research.
For sure. That's what predators do.
Right. I already wasn't feeling it and was blaming her just for the age difference and saying his maturity, but then knowing college, I would be mad at a grown woman going to college to get my child. I just would be, I would be mad. Yeah, that kind of hit a little different. That kind of hit different with him being in college. What was she doing up there? How they meet?
She probably
had a party or something.
Honestly, no, she probably had a list of those potential drafted players. She probably had a list and went down the list. I'm telling you. I believe that. She had a list.
It's almost like we believe you too, Truth. We ain't saying nothing.
Yeah,
What happened?
I believe that. But that's what predators do, though. I mean, they stalk their prey. You know what I mean? You find out their strengths, their weaknesses. You know, if you was an animal, they find out when you're gonna go to the watering hole. You know what I mean? Like they know, and they're gonna be there waiting.
That's sad. So Shan, how long was they together before she got pregnant? Did it say?
Probably a year or
I'm
two.
actually looking that up right now.
They together forever now.
I know what, he ain't gonna never have unprotected sex no more.
And the other thing about it is I know that when she first left him, then she wouldn't even let him see the son. Like he had to go to court to see the son. I know that's how I end up hearing about it, because he was he was on social media and stuff crying that he wanted to see his baby.
Yeah. Part of the plan. Now she didn't, you know, she didn't have him been. Now she finna break it.
Yeah,
And
all it says is it
it.
states that Renner shared she first met Washington while he was still attending the University of Kentucky, and she was 26 at the time.
So yeah, it's about a 6-year age gap.
Right, that's what I said. I knew that there was
no ambition. 26 with no ambition. Just
and I mean,
so they say
she is gorgeous. She is drop dead gorgeous. But
you know what the other thing is, you could tell that she been out there like that allegedly, because she looked like she been out there, because she look older than what she's saying she is.
Yeah, she a groupie.
We're sure that's her age, because she look older.
She a groupie.
So is she an Instagram model? Have you seen her on Instagram? What's an Instagram model? Just somebody on Instagram posting pictures of themselves?
They said this couple done been linked to James Harden, Drake, Lil Uzi Vert, Jamal Murray, Ben Simmons.
So that
Trey
goes
Songz,
back
Chris
to my
Brown,
point.
Colin
You
Kaepernick.
hit her and let her go on. She done been with.
Lord.
Not Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick.
You smash and let her go on to the.
And all of them already knew what time it was.
Right. Okay, go back down the list again. Go back down the list again. I want to hear the list.
James Harden, Drake, Lil Uzi Vert, Jamal Murray, Ben Simmons, Trey Songz, Chris Brown, and Colin Kaepernick.
She's ran through. She should have.
So that goes back to my point I was saying earlier.
And Pop goes the Weasel. She got his behind.
Hey, but
you
listen,
supposed to hit
out of
and
all those
move
people
on.
you name.
Wait. Initially, the pair met when Washington was 18 and attending the University of Kentucky, and Renner was 27. Their relationship progressed from there, culminating in Washington going pro, impregnating Renner, the birth of their child, and the abrupt breakup. So they wasn't long. They wasn't together very long.
The sad part about it is, and that's why it was all
after that.
Right. That's why it was all over the news, is because as soon as she had the baby, he claimed he didn't have no heads up. She left him.
Mission accomplished.
Right.
Mission
check
accomplished.
And mate.
And out of everybody that you named, Shan, he the youngest.
Oh.
He the youngest.
So she went and got somebody younger, because the people her age wasn't falling for it.
Nope.
Why would you even want somebody who got a list like that, though?
Why wouldn't you?
Shan said it best. She dropped dead gorgeous.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I mean, when you get
men don't care about stuff like that, Nikki.
To stars like that, you think they somebody.
Yeah, she couldn't have been Whoopi Goldberg.
I ain't gonna say all that.
Whoopi Goldberg is nice looking to me. Fool.
Yeah, whatever.
What did his mama say when he brought her home and stuff like that?
Flavor Flav with dreadlocks.
Or she probably didn't even want to go home. You see, I'm keeping on going. Yeah.
I would have come to the college just like this on camera. You see me?
I see you.
I'm sorry, her name is who? How old is she? No, baby, come with me.
Right, the college should have did something, because she wasn't in college. So what's she up there for?
They could have met at a party
Now
or something.
I get the joke about her being how she taking pictures at a college saying hide your sons because that's where she got him from. Okay,
Yeah.
now that makes sense to me.
Right.
But she be at a lot of games and stuff too. So
well, yeah, she looking for the next victim. But you know, but this has there's a few other adverse effects. You know what I mean? For one thing, like she might have totally ruined it for him and having a relationship with somebody else.
Because
you know
now he about to go savage mode on every
yeah, like you know, like she probably it's gonna be hard on the next sister. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's definitely gonna have trust
He's
issues.
guarded.
You know,
Yeah.
he's still a millionaire. You know, he's still young. So it's you know, it's gonna be bad for him. You know what I mean? And then on the flip side,
having to tell another woman about your baby mama and what went down.
Shit, you ain't gotta tell her nothing. It's all on the internet.
yeah, they gonna know.
I
They
mean,
gonna
maybe
But
he'll
he
get
gonna-
back with his high school sweetheart or something like that.
she is.
But then too, from her, like cats know, like if they did know about her now, they really know, and she's officially like a jump off, you know, and she'll probably never marry. But I said the same thing about Kim Kardashian. She ain't got married twice.
And that
I'm
one's
like,
been married like 3 or 4 times.
No, she been married 3 times.
Like, well, hoes is winning. I guess these hoes is winning.
Yeah, y'all be wanting to wife them hoes.
Everybody want to put their cape on to be Captain Save 'em.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's a crazy story. Because I think that it would be if that would have been a guy up there at that college, the coaches would have stopped him from coming up there and everything.
For sure. You probably would have seen picket signs out there.
Yeah, the coach definitely would have said he can't come up here. Like he up here up to no good, trying to get with one of my young girls that's playing on the basketball team. He don't need to be up here. He's not a student. He don't need to be up here.
Yeah. It's creepy. Like, come on. I wonder if she ride around in a van with blacked out windows. Like, you know, like just looking, you know what I mean?
That's why we petty, because of that comment right there. Riding around in a van with the windows blacked out.
Or no windows at all.
Gotta have security herself, because you know it's some folks who want to beat her down.
The people, the you know, if she care, even though she claims she don't, but I think she just did an interview with somebody, you know, justifying it. So
yeah, she gonna milk it for everything it's worth. She gonna milk it for and you know, we such a petty country. You know, I mean, we're gonna make her a millionaire by just having her tell the same old
just
story.
By paying attention.
How you're a whore. You know what I mean? Tell us how you're a whore again. You know, like, yeah, for real. Shit.
Yeah. Mission accomplished. Y'all think she celebrated when she got pregnant? Or y'all think she was like surprised?
Absolutely.
I think she said to herself, got him.
She said check and mate. Cha-ching.
Yeah, for sure. I believe that. And went out
probably
and
she named the baby Cha-ching.
And probably had a gang bang too to celebrate.
A what?
A gang bang.
I hate it.
This fool Twister said it.
Wait a minute.
We gotta wrap this up. No,
wait. Did he just say a gang bang to celebrate?
I'm not doing this with you.
We heard him.
I hate it here.
I said gang,
you
gang.
heard him.
I said gang gang.
I hate it.
Nikki, I'm gonna stop helping you because you be hearing truth.
You know what?
And you just circle back.
No, No, I promise. This time you should have just stepped in front of me all the way.
I be
You
trying.
You tried to get me, but I didn't hear him, and I was like, "Did he just say what I think he said?"
So
Yes.
Nikki, when you don't hear him, just know he done said some off
When
the
all
wall
of us
stuff.
get quiet at the same time, you gotta know it's some true foolishness. We just tried to move on past. I hope neither one of us
skip
heard
past
it. Move
Right.
on.
That's when you turn your camera off and don't make no eye contact.
No, you know it's some foolishness. Just don't say nothing.
Hey, okay.
He can't even help himself. That's how sad.
Real talk.
But you go ahead.
He cannot help himself. And y'all, I just want to know, I want to say this right here, True, while we got you right here. Don't be coming in my rooms with that foolishness.
And we can change the subject and talk about
I
that
gotta
for
get
a minute.
Clubhouse because one of those was a
Why
good
haven't you got it?
On the Clubhouse acting up.
Okay. Was that last Friday when I couldn't get in because I was going?
So he periodically drops in to the
Right.
rooms that I'm in, but he'll come in. He don't really be clowning. He just be being himself. But I mean,
he be raising his hand to come right in and start talking.
So he'll come. Yeah, he raised his hand. We pull him up. You know, I say, yeah, there go my boy Truth. Don't bring my boy Truth up. And he come up with the foolishness, but you know, it be cool foolishness. He don't be doing nothing extra.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, not yet. I'm
gonna have to get Clubhouse.
I thought you had it. I remember you saying you
No,
didn't
I
have
try
it.
not to have a lot of social
Yeah,
media.
and you're married now too, so we know you acting a little different.
Yeah, you might not be able to, you know.
No, I just try not to have a lot of social media. That's just, I've never been with all that social media stuff. So
Yeah, now I'll go in the room and listen. I haven't joined the conversation except for the one on Love and Marriage Huntsville, the show I watched.
that one conversation Shannon dropped though, it did seem good.
Which one? This morning?
I'm looking back now. No.
Oh, the child support. Actually, that one was off the chain. People was getting mad.
It was definitely.
They had to calm people down. It was.
Listen, I'm on my way to work.
I'm like, wow.
Why are they talking about child support before 8:00 in the morning? Like,
because you got to think, Clubhouses is people overseas, people in the country. Like everybody ain't sleep because you sleep.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to get my breakfast and right with God in the morning.
And you know, like some of these people, by the time you on your way to work, some of these people have been up at work for hours or up for hours by now. You know, everybody in different time zones. You know.
I ain't never got on there early, but when you sent the text today, then I was like, oh, let me check it out.
Yeah, they sent it to me. I was brushing my teeth, and I was like, somebody pinged me in a room. I'm like, what they doing? I go in there, and all you hear is a bunch of yelling and carrying.
They had to keep on saying like everybody can't talk at one time and calm down.
One mic.
Right, somebody end up hanging up. And I don't get on that early. Like I think the first one I normally get on Joe Budden's show, or if he start talking, I get an alert and then I
listen to the radio usually if I'm gonna listen to something that early. But this morning they pinged me. I was like, okay, what's going on? I get in there like, oh Lord, it's a circus.
The one about the prize. That one seemed good.
Oh, who's really the prize, man or woman? That was a good one.
No, okay. Oh yeah, I bet you that was a good one. Yeah, I did see that Truth join, and then I seen what rooms he joined too. I was cracking up. Oh, you irritate my soul, my whole soul.
Gang.
Right. So, Shan, are you having one again this Friday?
I'm not really sure yet. My rooms just kind of come as I think about them. I had one on my mind earlier.
We should let our listeners know what your name is so they can follow you on there because
my stuff, the stuff about the podcast is in my bio.
Yeah, but I'm saying your club, like if you say what your name is on Clubhouse, so the people who listen to the show can follow. You know, because you're the one who ping off and do stuff on there. Truth, don't you put yours out there, please.
Not yet. They ain't ready. They ain't ready.
Truth, that would be a good outlet for you.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna happen.
For your After Dark show that you've been wanting.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
You can name your room. You can name your room. I can't. You can name your room the same title as your show.
Right. His room is gonna be Truth Be Told. We already named it.
Mm-hmm.
Truth Serum. Truth Serum.
No, you're not changing it. It's Truth Be Told.
That's actually a good one.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Don't make it happen.
Oh, she did do.
So, make sure you go ahead and download that so you can join the party.
I'm gonna download it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Closing arguments for this evening.
Moms, protect your babies, protect your sons. Child. That's all I got.
True.
I'm gonna pass.
Why? You gotta close an argument. Closing remarks.
Yeah, I don't like her. I don't like her.
Amen.
What would you say if you was his uncle and he came to you and said she was pregnant? What would your conversation be?
He would cuss him out.
In the words of the great Fred Sanford.
You big
dummy.
That's probably what everybody's saying to him right now, though.
Yeah, you big dummy. How did you let this happen?
Your closing remarks.
You were that horny for real.
Man, wrap it up. That's my biggest thing. Wrap it up. If you go hit, just hit and let her go on to the next person. Fellas, never be that person that wipes the neighborhood hoe. Just never be that guy.
Agreed.
So
that is a heavy price to pay.
Right. So I just want to say that I just want everybody to treat men and women the same. If it was a guy up there doing it and you would be like, get away from here.
I agree.
Do it to females too. And we got to remember that females are more mature than guys. So she had probably, even though she was only 6 years older, she probably had 16 years worth of experience, considering she's been all around the world.
Busting it wide open for everybody that is on the scene. Oh,
yeah. So, okay. So, be sure to...
Wow.
Right, you see, I kept going. That was your cue to come in. You sit up there and stutter. So I am. So be sure to follow us on Facebook at Nikki B and Friends. I've been putting questions up there, been getting a lot of answers. Maybe one show I'll read some of the questions and some of the responses, because there's been some good conversations in there. So follow us at NIKKI B and Friends. And Instagram is Nikki B _and _friends. Chan, what's your clubhouse? You want to share
My clubhouse is at the Vetadone. Follow me.
The Vetadone.
Yes, the Vetadone. My clubhouse club is called Doing Better with Veta.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good evening or good morning or whatever.
Whenever you listen to this, have a good whatever.
Right. Ciao.
Peace.